We're sisters, shining bright, faithful friends, walking in the light. Behind the mask, the truth unfolds, friendship strong, our stories told. Faith and fire, hearts collide, with laughter and love right by your side. Together we rise, together we glow. The SISTARS Podcast, welcome to the show. Together we rise, together we glow. The SISTARS Podcast, welcome to the show. Glitter and gold, here comes gold. Glitter and gold, here comes gold. Glitter and gold.
So, you know, a few months ago, we turned the cameras on to our friendship. And we called it SISTARS.
Yeah.
That was season 1. And now we're here at season 2. Welcome back to season 2, ladies.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
Welcome back to season 2. And welcome to you all to SISTARS, the SISTARS Podcast, season 2. We have my dear sister, Portia, here from Alabama. She made it back. Thank God she made it back. Myself, Shakira. My dear sister, Lushawn.
Hey, y'all, hey.
And then our dear sister over here, Miss Rebecca.
Hello.
So, we have so much to talk about.
Whew.
A lot has happened since we wrapped season 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Whole lot.
I mean, collectively, yes.
Yes.
and individually.
Yes.
And individually as well. So, yes, we have a lot to talk about. I mean, we got a lot to get into. And I just, want to start it off with saying that this is the SISTARS Podcast. However, we did find that we had a growing male listenership.
This is true.
Yeah.
And part of the feedback that we're going to talk about, but part of the feedback that we did receive was that we needed a name for our male listeners. And when I tell you that we went up and down with the name, we even asked some male listeners their opinion and their thought process. And I'm here to tell you that the name that we all liked, they did not,
They did not.
What?
Yeah. They
including your husband.
Oh no, I didn't like that one. So it was fine.
You didn't like it.
I didn't like it. So it was fine.
But we're talking about, well, this side of the table liked the name, but the men did not.
make sure you tell them too.
We had to, go with the voice of the customer. We had to go with what our male listeners said. And I am happy to announce that the name for our male listeners now, since we are SISTARS, the name for our male listeners is Bro Stars.
Are we going to tell them the name that we wanted?
No, I don't even think.
I think we have to.
We have to.
We have to.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't remember which y'all's.
Okay.
She didn't like it so much, she forgot it.
Yeah, I don't think I liked it.
So the name was Miss Stars.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
And when we told men about it, they were like,
Yeah, my husband included. He was like, "No, I sound like a Miss Star.
It sounded like a miss, like Miss
Star." He was like, "Nah,
like a female, like it's Mr. It's like very feminine." They were like, Bro Star was
No,
more
we
masculine.
we like bro."
Our guys are brawn, and
Yes.
so bravado, and so they did not. We missed with the Miss Star. So
Yeah.
welcome, Bro Stars.
Welcome.
We are so happy to have you. I think some time ago I did a video about. It was a study that showed how men who read romance novels have higher emotional intelligence and have a better chance with women because they read romance novels, because it gives them an opportunity to kind of get into how women think, how they see things, how they understand romance. And so there are men's romance book clubs that are popping up across the country.
What?
And so I think to that point, men who listen to women and women's conversations to kind of get a woman's perspective can lead into higher emotional intelligence. I mean, because, and it made sense to me because I'm like, you know what? If I wanted to get a point of view from a man, I'm going to go to another man.
That is true.
I mean, that's true.
That's true.
So,
like R.C. Blake's.
Yes.
who?
R.C. Blake's, like he's this pastor and he speaks from the male point of view and he gives tips to women as to how men think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. So, you know, it's important, I think, to note that even though we started this as a female-led podcast that is opening the cameras to our friendship and our sisterhood, that something that we said during season 1 resonated with men. And so we're so grateful to have you a part of our journey. And, you know, one of the things that we want to make sure that we're doing now is being inclusive.
Yeah.
You know? And again, I love studies, I love research, and I did come across a study that showed that as long as podcasts are having real, authentic conversations that are honest and true, they can also go across genders. So it sounds like we're in the mix.
We're in the mix.
We're in the mix. So I kind of went through that a little bit because I know y'all, I started season 1 with a shocker question, and everybody is sitting around the table on pins and needles. I was just trying to get everybody warmed up a little bit because they're so afraid of what I'm getting ready to say and what my question is going to be. But I don't know if I have the shocker as much as last season as I do this one. And to that, to kind of go into the recap of what season 1 was. See, I'm kind of stalling a little bit more.
Yes.
To see, but just again, based on feedback and what happened with season 1, I think that I'm just gonna do a part 2 of it.
There, see?
Why she grab the mask though?
Because I grabbed the mask because, you know, this is what we started out in season 1. And it's not necessary. It is kind of a question, but based on some of the feedback that we received and also some of the information that I received from some of our bro stars, I think the question that I have is, why do you think that we receive such strong reactions to if your vagina could talk, what would it say?
Okay.
And now I would have to say, so let's just say, what if your private parts could talk? What would it say? And why do you think that there was such a strong reaction to it? And do you all think that we're still living behind the mask when we cannot openly have these conversations? So that wasn't a shock.
No.
It was
That's
just
good.
deep. You just started.
You just don't
early, and I
know
got
what's going to
lost
come
in
out of your
cookies.
mouth. That's
Right.
the thing.
Cinnamon roll.
Just never know.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, I will say this because I thought that this was profound. Actually, I have several stories with this. The amount of people that called me, that came up to me in public to talk about this question was incredible. But there was one from the Bro Star. This is a 70-plus-year-old man who watched, who felt like because they had come in contact through their life with some angry vaginas, and he felt like he contributed to some of those vaginas being angry, that now he feels like he has to go on an apology tour.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. A tour.
An apology tour.
It's that many.
And
That many angry vaginas.
And
It's a tour.
he had never, ever thought to ask his, as Larry Reed likes to say, his peen. He had never thought to ask
It's what?
his peen that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I know,
So-
me too.
Y'all,
Me
I'm
too.
rendering them speechless.
I have too many thoughts.
So while y'all think about that, because that was number one, I thought that was very
Wait a
profound.
minute.
Hey, there are
Let me write it
parts.
down.
There are
Wait,
parts.
Parts to the question. Hold on.
No, not parts to the question. While y'all are thinking, I'm just going to continue to share with our, those who are listening, like some of the comments that I received.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, people came up to me in public and was just like, I never thought to ask myself. And I'm like, why are you whispering? They're like, I never, oh my God. And some lady was like, I couldn't even get past the first question. So I'm like, why?
Oh my goodness. Nobody talked to themselves?
No, well, obviously not.
It's a part of you.
It is a part of you.
It's a part of you.
And she or he has profound wisdom.
Ooh. Profound
wisdom.
I
So-
take it.
What you got?
I don't even know where to start.
Let's start at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Well, it's a
start at the
question.
beginning.
Look, when she shake her head, I just be feeling like, okay. Okay, so the beginning. The question was, why do we think so many people
Had such a strong
had
reaction.
such a strong well, first of all, you used the word vagina. So I think that was a trigger.
Would
for
you
a lot of
have
people.
liked me to use another word?
No, not me.
Oh.
I'm not afraid of vagina. But a lot of people have a strong reaction to the word itself.
For
first
sure.
of all, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that, and then on top of that, like actually talking to it, people, it's like, wait, I gotta bend my head down and all of that. There, like most people don't do. Nobody does that. If I'm gonna talk to mine, it's just me talking to her. I'm in the mirror. I'm talking, but not to her. So I think, that had a lot to do with the shock of it all. Yeah, and then I don't know where did you find this book again, and why?
Angry Vaginas.
Yes.
By Queen Ashua. I have it. I'll have to get the name. Somebody can look it up real quick.
But were you like in a library just walking, or like a bookstore and passed it and was like,
No.
"Ooh, angry
There you
vagina. Let me get that."
No. So, well, for one, I read a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're a writer, so
Yes, and
you
across
almost have to.
across all. I mean, I read all kinds of books, and I'm a fan of this lady.
Okay.
She's definitely in the feminine energy.
So you read other books from her. And
I have. Well,
okay. So this was just a part of. Okay.
She's I think they call them like a, she's I don't know. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but she's very well versed. I mean, she healed herself from a lot of sickness and disease by just taking care of her body, taking care of her womb, changing how she eats, her whole lifestyle. And so now she's a well woman, and she teaches other women, and especially melanated women, how to be a well woman. So
okay.
I can see you looking up books like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And I mean, that's
right
in my
her
lane.
lane.
Yeah.
That's your
That-
wheelhouse.
that's
We
in my space,
Yeah, that's your
and
space.
she's 70 plus as well, and she looks amazing. And so, a space that I also aspire to be in at that age.
Right. Okay. I can't be the only one.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but we're kind of mixture because we kind of do faith and everything. So the church does not address vaginas. Like,
Great point.
even growing up, when they go to Songs of Solomon, they're like, no, just skip through that book. Like, don't even address that. That's not for you. Leave that alone. So growing up in the church space, that's not something that you talk about, private parts. Like, you are accustomed to keeping things hidden. And I think we even uncovered that even the last season, that a lot of things we talk about, a lot of issues we had older as we got more mature, because they were never discussed when we were growing up. And so it's kind of taboo, because growing up in the church, it's taboo to talk about our private parts in that regard, in
Which
a
is
public space.
So interesting, because you talk about the Song of Solomon, like that is a very erotic book.
Exactly. It is.
And
but
they definitely talk about private parts.
they do, but they say skip over that one. It's never. Have you heard a sermon from Songs of Solomon?
I have, actually.
I haven't.
Lord, the saints finna be reading Song of Solomon like, oh my Lord. Oh, okay.
They better have a boo nearby.
But pretty much, you heard one.
Yes.
How many have you heard? Just one, right?
Yeah, I haven't heard
It's
one.
not like a book that everybody runs to be like, I got a word from the Lord from something. No, you don't.
Right.
Well, again, I think if they took some clues from it, those vaginas might not be so angry. Or peens, because there are some angry peens too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's a taboo topic though, like, because he or she is with you every day, so you don't think about going down there and be like, you know, oh hey, how you doing? How was your day? It was good. Okay. Like, and I just feel like that's not even in your mindset to even think about talking to him or her.
Yeah.
Asking questions or like, when you was 17, what was you thinking? Like, when you was with, what was you thinking?
But you're saying, but that's such a neglected part of yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that we've opened the door, we've opened the conversation, and more people are out there, you know, asking the questions. And it's so interesting. I was at an event and somebody came up to me and they were like, I saw the podcast. Again, they're always whispering, I saw the podcast.
Right, why
and
you whispering?
And I had never asked myself. And I said, well, did you do it? They said, yes, I did. Well, what did she say? And she had an answer.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, like I said, I think we've opened the door. I think we've opened the conversation. And more people are now having conversations with their private parts.
Which is not bad at all.
It's not.
it's not bad.
It's such a like it's a part of you.
It's a part of you.
But I think it's also part of healing, because if you think about it, we rely on others to tell us about our body. We go to a doctor and the doctor tells us about what's going on, what's wrong with us.
That's
But
true.
we don't do our own healing. So by talking to our private parts, the vagina and the peens, we start our own
I'm
healing.
mad y'all really quoting Larry Reid.
I mean, and you know what? And I have to say too, you said it starting with the word itself.
Yeah.
When I was doing the description for that first episode, YouTube was actually kind of telling me, like, be careful with the use of it because you could get flagged.
Yeah.
Oh.
YouTube.
Yes. Yeah.
All this stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know.
YouTube said put an asterisk A.
Right.
V asterisk.
So yeah, it is. I mean, I just found it all to be quite interesting. You know, the reaction that, you know, I received. I don't know about you guys, but you know that I received from it. And so that was one big major thing that we got back in terms of feedback from season 1. But if you all haven't noticed, some other feedback that we received was our audio, and we do know that we had some audio issues in the beginning, and so we took your feedback. We took our own feedback because we knew it.
Yeah.
But this is a situation where we are using what we have. We're doing what we have to do before we can do what we want to do. And so we pushed through season 1, but we have upgraded somewhat. So we hope that you guys can hear us more clearly.
Do you hear the
Sean,
difference?
especially Sean.
Do you hear the difference?
Now you coming for me?
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
Uh-oh.
I am coming for you.
Uh-oh.
You do
come
have
on,
the
girl.
softest voice. It is the softest.
I don't think we want to hear her outside voice, though.
Now, you can hear his outside voice if you want to.
See what I'm saying?
But I will keep it cute and demure for the camera.
Okay, keep it cute, girl.
So we did do some upgrades. We heard what you all said. And so we're just happy to have you all here on this journey with us. One of the things that, you know, we try to do is have a theme for each episode, and we're starting out because we're going deeper. We're upgrading, we're up leveling. And one of the things that we noticed from season 1 is that we talked about it in season 1, but the aftermath, like once we recorded and everything started, you know, coming online, and people started kind of getting a glimpse into us, we heard things like, we need to know more about your friendship dynamic. We want to know more about you all. Like, we thought you guys had some really good conversations, but we want y'all to go deeper. We want to know, and that's why I asked the question, how many are still living behind the mask? Because there was some who felt like some people were holding back, and that we still weren't completely from behind the mask. So that was the second part of the question. So we're going to go deeper. hopefully, this season, we're going to share a little bit more about ourselves and about our friendship dynamics. And, this is a growing process for all of us as well. And so that's why we're relying on your feedback and your comments, because this helps us grow. This helps us grow too.
Yeah. So what do they want to know about this? What do they want to know? What's the deeper? The friendship or us individually?
I think a mixture of both. And I think, throughout the season, there are things that are going to come out. But just recently, we were celebrating my mother's birthday. And there was a lady who was just like, so what is this friendship all about? Because this was her first time meeting Rebecca and Lushawn. And she was just like, so how did you guys meet? Like, how long have y'all been friends? How did y'all get together? And I was like, oh, well, the person who brought us all together is not here.
Yeah. That'd be me.
That would be her. I was like, and so she's like, the person who got y'all together isn't here. I was like, no, she lives in Alabama and she's from Alabama. So she was like, oh, so she had you were missed. Aww. You were missed. And she had a point of comparison there. So, but yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit in last season about how we all came to be. We've been friends we lost count. I think we're saying it's like a decade.
It's been over a decade.
It's been over
a decade.
Yeah. Yeah. So 12, 13, 14.
Oh, so 12. Okay.
2012, 2013. 2013 or 14?
For me, 15.
Was it?
Was it 14 or 15?
No, it was 16.
I mean, was it?
Because Messiah was born.
So it had to be 15, 16.
16 for me.
15
but you guys
for
were
me.
15 for you, 16 for me.
Yes. So that's 10. Ooh. Like 12, 13.
Yeah.
13, 14.
So there you have
13.
it. Time.
Yes.
Time.
Time.
Years.
It was time.
History.
Yeah, it's time.
It was time.
Time.
Yeah.
History.
It's been a time.
Yes.
It's been a time.
That's what it boils down to. It's just time. Yeah. And so we understand, like, we knew it before, but even with this podcast, and our conversations, and like we were saying, just turning the camera on our friendship, we are now scripture personified, because iron does sharpen iron. Yeah. We talked about it in the first season, but we had some sparks that we did not account for. And so we gave you all a measurement in the first season on how to know, when the iron, or when it's like okay to know when the season, reason, or otherwise of friendships.
Yeah.
But it was like if the iron is cutting you, that it's kind of time to cut that relationship. But we experienced something a little differently in the sense that the iron, it didn't. Well, some might think it cut, but we definitely had sparks.
Yeah.
We had sparks.
Yeah.
But I saw that as growing pains. I don't know. What did you guys view it the same?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all growing pains.
It's all growing pains.
And I think none of us have ever done exactly this
of course
before.
Right.
And then trying to mesh all of our different personalities, because as friends, you're dealing with each other's personalities as like, I'm telling you about life, and we having fun. It's brunch time, and then when things happen in life, we can talk. But I think trying to do something together and fit everybody together is just harder. Becomes,
Well, yeah, because when I first met them, I was like, ain't no way, Jesus. This ain't finna work at all. This is not going to work.
Lou, that's how you felt about me too?
This is not going to work.
Me too? Friends.
You say this all the time.
You always say that, but it's nothing negative.
So I think we need to know. I
really feel like I was a cool chick, and you just oh my gosh, I just can't with these people.
But no, you was a cool chick. But I'm just saying, they was at the cross. Like they was there. Mine was kind of in the view, like I saw the cross, but I wasn't at the cross. So they brought me closer to the cross.
Which cross?
Ain't no way I brought you closer.
The cross on Calvary, girl. The cross Jesus done died on.
That was Rebecca and Shakira, man.
I just had the question.
That was Rebecca and Shakira. They was at the cross. They was at
them two with the quoting of the scriptures. Rebecca was early to church.
Yes, honey. Prophetess was there. Do you hear me? And this one, I was like,
It was a group effort.
Was
Phil
it?
was part of the ministry, so we had to be there early.
And Phil is
My ex-husband.
See, we didn't even have to do that.
I
I was like, she said his name. Here comes Shakira and Phil. Introduce to the people.
She opened the door.
I opened up the door. Phil was my
okay.
ex-husband.
Yes.
Yes.
He had you there.
He had me
I mean,
there.
Sean was a deep, but I don't know. I guess I started getting there early, but golly.
Right. It was just...
And we have to point out that Sean was our original bro star.
Yes.
And he thoroughly engaged. He is such a supportive husband, and we want to make sure, and
Thanks,
brother,
boo.
and we want to just make sure that we acknowledge you for your support and always not allowing, but you know what I mean,
Yes.
giving space for our dear sister to come and hang out with us and participate in this with us. So
Listen
we
here
thank
now.
you.
Hold on. Her little dedicate to the hubby can't be better than mine. Boo, thank you so much, husband,
There you go.
for allowing me to
Let
come
it
on
be
down
known.
here to the Orlando
be
and hang
known.
out with my girls.
That's what
I
I'm talking
appreciate
about.
your
Yes.
support and how you
Yeah.
always push me.
Yes.
And I'll see you when I get home.
All right. Woo! And her sons. Because
Oh, and my babies.
the oldest son, has found our podcast.
How did you know?
You told us.
Oh, okay.
You
Because
put it in the chat.
I know, but really,
And it's so interesting,
Oh
the
my
one
God.
that he actually found.
Yes.
the conversations. He goes, Mom, what is this?
That she forbade him to
These
watch.
your friends? Yeah. I was like, these my auntie? Yes.
She forbade him to watch, but I think we all know he probably watched.
Yeah, he
Right.
did. Yeah, he did.
He was like, y'all should do some shorts because this
Oh.
too long for me.
Oh.
I said, excuse you?
Excuse me.
You ain't supposed to be watching it. Like, give me that. Just give me the phone. What are you doing?
Okay.
Well,
Opinion.
So yeah, we're building bridges with our bro stars and with our sisters. We appreciate all of you all as well. And so diving deeper into did y'all want to talk about how we had sparks flying or?
Yeah.
go ahead,
Go on.
child. Let them use you.
Well, we'll just say someone at the table who will remain nameless wanted to leave the group before we even got signed.
She talking about me. Ain't no shame in my game, baby. Because listen,
Okay. Clear the throat.
let me be clear when I say I love my friends. And I wanted it to stay that way. So I didn't want no sparks, okay? I am from afar, so I can't look you in your face and say what I need to say. You know, I can't feel your body language. Even on FaceTime, it's not the same.
Right.
Right.
So-
right.
I wanted to make sure I preserve my friendships. Like, all three of you have helped me in different ways in my life, and I wanted to make sure that I did not do or say or act out in any way. But what I learned is they grown. They can handle it. They all right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think we need sparks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it shows that we can still yet sharpen with compromise.
Yeah.
And we can sharpen with love and with grace. And one of the things that I wanted to make sure that was conveyed, and maybe this can even help those who are listening, is that when you have a strong support and community, lead with the thought. Let this be the prevailing thought that we all want the same thing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't mean you any harm. I don't mean you any harm. I don't mean you any harm. And let's lead with that. And then we can let all the other stuff just kind of fall where they may, and we can work through those things and we can navigate that way. But if we all know, like, you know what, we're all after the same thing, and that she just may have a different perspective, I have a different perspective, she has a different perspective, she has a different perspective. But if we lead with the prevailing thought that, we love each other, we all want the same thing, then all the other stuff can, we can figure that stuff out on the back end.
Yeah. And we did.
And
And we did.
also I think that coming from a spiritual perspective, honey, you knew the enemy was gonna show up in that
Now
house.
let's talk about that.
You knew he was.
Yes.
4 young African American women getting together, sisterhood, you know what I'm saying, here for each other, holding each other up, sharpening each other through scriptures and prayer. He was like, No, not in this group. You're not.
Yeah.
So
Not
he
right
was gonna
here.
come for us,
He said not right.
and probably still gonna come for us.
Not
So
But now we're
You
better
know.
equipped because, without that interaction, we would not know, how to stand, when we see it again. Then we'll know, okay, here we go. We see it this time, it's not going to happen this time.
I guess for me, it just shows like, some things you're still working through healing, and there's some things that you need to work on. And when we have sparks, just like how you're sharpening, you're realizing you need to work on something else inside of you.
yeah,
And so it's more, you're helping me
Yes.
yes,
in ways that I did not imagine I needed help.
For sure.
yep,
Because I think everybody was triggered.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I always say triggers are gifts.
No, I ain't never said that.
What?
But
I
I'll
don't
take
say-
that. I ain't
Triggers are
said that,
gifts.
I don't
but
say
triggers
triggers.
are gifts. I ain't
Triggers are
said that.
gifts.
But that's, I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't never
Yeah.
heard that. I ain't never said that.
Yeah.
That's,
Triggers are gifts.
that's a different one.
That's how I see it. Because again, it's coming up for a moment for you to recognize, hey, this is something. It's
Yeah.
it's a tap on the shoulder. This is something,
It's something
and
that you
it's
need to work
wanting to be dealt with.
I can see that. I like that.
So
And can we give a shout out to all our parents who pray for us,
yes,
who keep us in prayer? Because I can safely say
Okay.
all of our mothers are prayer warriors.
for sure.
Will go to the throne. You understand me? So
Yeah.
shout out to our parents who keep us lifted and encouraged and pray for us. And
Yes,
all of the things.
all of the things.
All of the things. Susan Gardner knees are black. And she is lighter than Portia. She stays at the cross for me.
Okay. Stay in Jesus' face.
Oh, okay.
God
me.
help.
Not her knees are black.
Especially for you, she be Lord have mercy. I'm back again, Jesus.
Back again.
Oh, for this daughter of mine.
This child of mine.
My God.
So we're, our show having some little issues here. So our show, we talk about faithful friends, and we now have faithful friendship across the board. I have a quick question before I go into the next segment. With that, because we do now have Bro Stars and male listeners, do you all think that men and women can truly be platonic friends?
Yes.
Nah. 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 I done learned the hard way.
Uh-oh.
Have you? I have a friend in Louisiana, like we've been friends for over 20-something years, and there has never been a line crossed.
I have one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But in the 9 other cases, like, no, they can't. No, they just can't do it. We can do it, but I don't feel like they can do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think men, they just be waiting to leap.
This chick right here.
That was the shock question right there.
What?
That was
It
the real
was.
shock question.
Cause look at Becky's face; she can't even get her words together.
She can't.
She over there,
take
shoulders
deep
moving
breaths.
and
Take
she laughing,
deep breathing.
honey.
She got to position herself.
I don't have but one of those out of like 10.
So I do believe that it can start off to be platonic. However,
Comma.
my lovely goddaughter like to say. I think in the mind of at least one of the parties, there's always that possibility and that thought. It's like if there can be, the line could be crossed.
Yeah.
However, they,
Yeah.
they pause because they don't want to cross that line because they don't know how it's going to be received. And so they might go back and forth just a little bit and like push the barrier a little bit along the way. Sometimes then they realize it can't happen and then they pull back. But I don't believe that truly, purely platonic, based on personal experiences, that it could be truly, purely platonic. There's always one party with the thought process that there's a possibility that what if.
Shakira, you think?
I believe in platonic friendships. I mean, I've had them.
Do you still have them?
I mean, the people that I'm thinking about, we haven't seen each other in years, but I would think that, if I saw them, we'd probably pick back up where we left off.
Yeah.
And so, they're married, and I do believe that it's possible. I do think, like Rebecca said, though, that because one of them kind of they used their parents and was like, you know, my mom said, like, why haven't we ever gotten together? And I'm like, because you're my brother? You know what I mean? Like, ew, you know?
Oh, I got a story.
But it's almost kind of like, it would kind of be hard not to see a platonic friend in that way, because, like, we were, like, super duper close. Like, I mean, and we would go out together, and I'd be like, hey, we would go out together, but I'm like, you stay on your side of the room and I'll be on, because I don't want no man thinking that you my man. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, but we were like super duper close, and we were there for each other through some like really tough times. So it's kind of hard to not have someone pour their heart out to you, or you know their inner workings, and not have some type of, you know, emotional connection, you know. And so I see what, you know, to her point, what she's saying. But yes, I do believe in platonic friendships, and you know, I think they can last. They can stay platonic.
Yeah. Well, I have a brother.
Okay.
And he's been my brother since 2002.
Okay.
And he's married, has 2 kids. His wife, I am now closer to her than I am to him.
Okay.
And their kids are our God kids. My kids are their God kids. Like, all the things. Never once. I think it has to be like, we just don't like each other like
right.
that.
Yeah.
From
Right.
day one.
From day one.
It was never, I like you. It was literally just, oh.
And he said this to you?
Who? Him to me?
Yeah. He's.
Oh no, it's almost like ick.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
you're my
almost
brother.
like
Ick.
Yeah.
Like,
My
I'm
mind
saying,
can't even go there.
No, like neither of us, right? And so when he was getting married, his wife was like, "Listen, I need to know. Y'all ever, girl? No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is my brother.
No, I think
like,
it's a valid question.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's a
because
valid-
in the other like 9 male so-called, I thought we were friend situations or coworker or whatever. I feel like men always have in the back of their mind, like,
What if
I can just catch a slipping?
What if?
And it's like,
What if?
yeah, the what if?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a valid question, because I don't want to say the name just in case I'm wrong, but there was a celebrity that recently got married, and he married his best friend, who his wife asked when they got married. You know what? She asked the valid question, and he's like, "Oh no, that's my girl, that's my sister. We've been friends for years, but now they just recently got married." So it's a valid question.
It's a valid question.
Well, if you know me, you know I like chocolate, so don't worry about him, honey, because he just as
Listen.
bright as me.
It can start out as a friendship, Mr. Quincy.
Put the man name out there.
Now
That's
I
not
said
his
a
name.
nickname.
She said that was a
To
nickname.
protect those of the
Yes.
innocent.
Granted, there'll be some nicknames set.
Yes,
to
there will be
protect the
nicknames
innocent.
That's the name in the phone.
That's the
Okay.
friendship
That's
name.
the
That's
friendship
the
name.
friendship.
I got it.
That's the
I got
friendship.
it.
Yes,
That's who we drop in the group chat.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Yeah.
We didn't.
And especially in light of what you learned last night, now you're
Absolutely. Okay. I'm like, what? Jesus. Ooh. We taking off on the record already.
yes.
Yes.
So because our show is about friendship, you know, we're going a little deeper into ours. You know, we always have some sort of friendship tie-in. And one of I know I can speak for me, favorite obsessed show about friendship starts tomorrow, after we air this, and I'm patiently waiting.
No, I'm impatiently waiting.
You're
Yeah.
impatiently
I am,
waiting.
yeah.
I don't want to
Yes,
drive
yes.
my.
It's been too long.
I don't want to drive myself crazy waiting, so that's why I'm trying to tell myself that I'm patiently waiting.
Honey.
And the name of that show is
Reasonable Doubt.
Yes, and I think they do a fantastic job of showcasing the nuances of friendships.
Yes.
They're not always peachy.
And the different dynamics that you have with each friend.
Absolutely.
Like, it's just different.
And just navigating life. And our dear sister Rebecca turned me on to one recently that I've been binging. And I found out that is also one of your favorites.
absolutely.
And it is Sweet Magnolias. And they're a sweeter version of the friendship dynamic. But one thing that I took away from it, or I am taking away from it, is that you cannot do life without community
Right.
and sisters and friendships and faithful friends. It's just, I mean, some people do, but we don't recommend it.
Don't. Never.
Don't.
0 out of 10.
We do not
Never.
recommend it.
Never.
And so, to you all, you've been hanging with us this long, just hearing us talk. We want to hear from you, and if you can let us, know in the comments what are some of your favorite friendship shows.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any others? I mean, I named 2. Do you all have any other ones?
Well, I think Forever Waiting to Exhale that one was key for me.
Ooh, the Johnsons or
Johnson's. Yeah, we love that one.
My goodness,
That's a Bro Star one.
I
So
love that show.
yeah, so for our Bro Stars, you guys may want to check that out because I felt like they cover or try to at least every issue that a melanated man is dealing with.
Absolutely.
Like they cover the gamut. And I think it's such a cute concept in the sense where they've been friends since the 2nd grade.
Yeah. Wow.
And when they had to be lined up alphabetically, they realized that all their last names were Johnson. And so they became friends from that, and they've just become friends, remained friends throughout life. And again, they're dealing with life's ups and downs and trying to navigate challenges of life. And they're doing it together. And that's why I said I don't think that anyone should navigate life without a friendship, a sisterhood. And if you find yourself in a situation where you don't have that, that's one of the reasons that we even started this podcast, is to, hey, come join us. Even if it's virtually, we've talked about doing some events coming down the pike. So, reach out. We, as you can see, we listen to the feedback. We read all the comments. We respond. And so we're building this community because, as Lushawn pointed out in season 1, I like to say, you're not on an island unto yourself.
Right. And it's also in, just from psychology perspective.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's in Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Let's go, Maslow.
Come on now with the research.
Yes, of course, darling. Of course, darling. Yeah, it's in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, love and relationships. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's top of the chart. So I think we're at the point in the episode where we're bringing back our Faithful Friend Challenge. And the challenge for this week, first of all, did y'all do the challenges last season?
I'll be honest, I
okay.
did not.
Between Mr. Clark, your nephews. No, I didn't.
Okay. I did a few.
Okay.
And we even had some who watched, who did some of the challenges. So again, we're growing, and we're going to set the intention that this season we're going to be more intentional about doing the challenges. So
Why that facial expression?
we're going to try. Hey,
Go try.
She's setting the expectation. That's
I
what she's
said
doing.
intention.
I mean, but the
You know.
expectation is that you try.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying. So
Cut all this out.
yeah.
There will be no memory.
My favorite blooper. I don't know if you all have seen that. It's actually rising in views than some of our other episodes. But my favorite blooper is of Portia telling Charity, cut all of that. Calling me a church lady. Scripture lady.
All of that.
That is my favorite blooper.
Please and thank you. Okay.
We're gonna link that to this video so y'all can go back and take a look at that because it's hilarious. We didn't have a lot of behind the scenes, but we're trying to make sure that we get some behind the scenes footage this season. So see, we're taking all the lessons and we're moving forward. So again, back to this week's Faithful Friend Challenge. We want you all to select a friend and reach out to that friend and let them know how much they mean to you and how you can show up as a better friend in their life. That is this week's Faithful Challenge. Faithful Friend Challenge. Anybody gonna... That's easy. You can do
We
that.
do that all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's
I just
like,
did one at the beginning of the episode. Bro Star. You did one too. There we go.
I did.
Deshaun.
Oh, yes. I mean, so we reached out this way. I mean, through your phone.
Oh, like literally send a text.
Yes.
Bet.
Yeah.
I got you.
No worries.
I I can do that.
You
I
can
got
do
it.
that.
Might even do it now.
Yeah, and when
Right.
you do it, let us know in the comments that you did it. You know, anytime that I did do them, the person on the other end, it was so well received.
Yeah,
You
people
just
love that.
you just really don't know how much just that small little bit of just thinking of that person in that moment just means so much to them. I mean, you know, we're all trying to build on building friendships and deepening our friendships and relationships, and these challenges help you to do that.
Agreed. Any final words, Shakira?
I do have final words. I have something written down because I want to make sure that I say it correctly, because I want to bless this season. I want to bless every person that will be watching through this season. And so I just want to leave some love and light with everybody who's watching and everybody around the table. So season 2 is here. And whether you are a sister or now a bro star, we're glad you're a part of this journey. We're building spaces where friendship sharpens faith, and faith makes friendships unshakable. So keep showing up, keep shining, and keep letting your light sharpen someone else's. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. We're sisters and bro stars, and we're arising and shining together. We want to see you next week on Wednesday at 8 o'clock, where we will discuss life after divorce.
Ooh, baby.
And bring it, boo.
Until next time, have a great week.
Bye, y'all.
We're SISTARS Podcast.